be exciting to be a police officer.
Yeah, but it's not the way to show it on TV.
How do you know?
So I went on a field trip to a police station with my friend, Mickey Mouse.
Wow, you know Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, we've been friends since I was a little kid.
What was it like when you and Mickey went to the police station?
We spent the whole day, and we even went for a ride in a police car.
For today, car number 11.
First thing we saw was the morning roll call. The police officers have to go to roll call at the beginning of their shifts, because this is where they each get their instructions for the day.
Code 7 at 12:30. Next item, we have a report that the corner of Irving and Mountain is dangerous. There have been several traffic accidents there. Bob, we'd like you to spend some time there watching that intersection today. And we have some special guests with us today, Mickey Mouse and his friend David.
And don't forget for my pal Odie, too.
Okay, that's it. Let's go to work and be careful.
Next we met the officer, who is our guide for today.
Hi guys, I'm Officer Underwood.
Hello.
You sure get to wear a neat uniform.
Let me show you the different parts of the uniform. This is my badge.
I love that badge.
This is a portable radio. We have a radio in our patrol cars too. But with this radio, we can stay in touch with the station even when we're away from the car. And this is my gun in its holster, and these are extra bullets.
Do you shoot your gun a lot, like the police on TV?
No, David, I only use it in emergencies to protect myself or someone else whose life is in danger. Sometimes when I'm in danger, I use this, the baton. And like everything we do, we practice using the baton so we know how to use it correctly. And I use this, the whistle, to get people's attention. For example, if I have to direct traffic where there's been an accident. And when I arrest somebody, I usually use handcuffs to keep them under control.
To all the policemen, is this Ken Unicorn?
No, Mickey. Some officers wear just regular clothes, but they still carry a badge. Now, let's go see what the officers do on the job. And the best way to do that is to go with me on patrol. Want to do that?
Yeah!
Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
I'm assigned a patrol car, but some officers use a motorcycle. Most of the time, motorcycle officers are used by highway patrol or traffic control. For example, they direct traffic if a traffic light goes out or if there's an accident blocking the road.
Hey Odie, check me out.
Mickey!
Come on, Mickey!
Now, the first thing I gotta check out is the patrol car to make sure it's ready to go.
What do you check?
The siren,
Whoa, it's too loud.
the loudspeaker that I use to give instructions from the car, the radio,
Ryan and Elm. Units 94 and 97 proceed. Injuries unknown.
the computer.
Ambulance on
This is
way.
new equipment. Not all police departments have it yet. We also check the tires to make sure they're in good shape. Next, we check all the supplies in the trunk, like the first aid kit, flares,
Fresh? Sounds like a familiar the fireworks. And what's that little broomstick?
to clean up broken glass after an accident. We try to be prepared for everything. As you already saw, I have a computer screen right in the car. And when a call comes in, I can get it over the radio, or it can pop up over the screen. That way I can stay in touch with the station and the other officers.
That's neat. That way you can all work together.
Right, and speaking of work, let's do some. Let's go check out those streets we heard about at roll call. Ready?
Yeah!
All right, let's get in.
I'm going my way.
Mickey, I think I'll drive.
Oh yeah, sure. Come on, Odie. Let's go. Here we go.
Most people understand that traffic laws are made to help them, and so they obey them. But there's always a few who don't, and And there's one now. According to the computer, the car isn't stolen. Now I'm going to go talk to the driver. May I see your driver's license and car registration, please?
Yeah, sure, officer, but what'd I do?
You ran through a stop sign back there.
Oh, I did? Oh, guess I didn't see it.
Traffic coming from the other direction doesn't have to stop at that intersection. You could have easily caused an accident.
Yeah, sure, officer. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. Gonna have to give you a ticket. Maybe that'll be a reminder to be a little bit more careful. Sign here, please. Thank you. Okay. You have a nice day now. Drive carefully.
I guess he didn't like getting a ticket.
No, but the main reason we give tickets is to make people see that they're doing something that may hurt themselves or other people.
Odie, he says, are you helping for the people?
Well, Mickey, that's our main job, to help and protect people. There are a lot of ways of doing that. Police officers go into schools to talk to kids about safety and saying no to drugs.
Do you teach in schools too?
No, community service officers go to the schools. There are different types of officers to do different types of jobs. I'm a patrol officer. That's a police officer who goes on patrol in a car or on foot. There are also traffic officers and community service officers. And there are also detectives who try to solve the crimes. And we're all supervised by the chief of police. And we all work together in the community to help the people.
How do police officers learn all that stuff?
We attend a special school called a police academy. We'll go back to the station now. There are a couple of other things I want to show you.
What else did you see back at the station?
Well, we saw the communications center. That's where the phone calls come in. A special operator called the dispatcher uses the radio and the computer to make sure the police cars go where they're needed and as fast as possible.
Yeah, when there's trouble, you want the police to get there quickly.
And then we saw the police lab. That's where they do all sorts of tests to try to solve crimes. For example, they look at the fingerprints that were taken at the scene of the crime so they can figure out who they belong to.
It's a match. Same. It's yours.
Oh yeah, sure. This is my favorite part, isn't?
And we also saw police officers taking classes to learn new things, like first aid.
Well, that's it. I hope you enjoy seeing how we all work together.
We sure did. Do you think I could be a police officer someday?
I don't know why not. In fact, I have a little present for you to get you started on your way.
That's me. Thanks.
Oh no! Odie and I will love that police hat.
Don't worry, Mickey. There's one for you, too.
Oh boy, thank you! Officer Odie? Officer David?
Officer Mickey?
It's neat how police officers help people.
Another thing Mickey and I learned is that we can help police officers do their job too.
How?
By following safety rules, like not running in the street when you're playing.
And not talking to strangers?
Right, and going straight to school and straight home at the end of the day. And not being afraid to talk to the police if something is wrong. And you should also know how to dial 911, or the emergency number in your area.
But don't you just dial?
Sure, but you have to be calm and tell them exactly what's wrong. You should also know your address and phone number. And never dial 911 if it's not an emergency.
Yeah, because then somebody who's really in trouble might not be able to get through.
Speaking of trouble, I'm gonna get it if I'm not home for dinner. I'll see ya.
Okay, bye. I'd like to be a police officer someday too. I wonder if I could. Oh well.
You